Okay guys, hello, I'll start. So my name is Marina. Today I'm representing REGA risk sharing platform. And today we're going to tell how blockchain can change traditional insurance from perspective of what we are doing. And as you see, I'm not standing here alone, but with the team. Let me please introduce you. Roman, our chief architect, Victor, CTO, and Max, CEO. And I'm standing with them for several reasons. The first one is, very pleasant to stand with handsome, nice guys. And I'm telling this not because one of them is my husband, but because really this is a strong team with more than 15 years experience in banking and insurance and in veterinary, and you'll learn about it a bit later why. The second is that, always feeling more confident when you see behind yourself the team, the community, you're like feeling their support. And the last but not the least, if I'll fail the presentation, it won't be only me. We'll fail all together. We'll share it. And it will be much less painful for each of us in comparison if I would stand here alone. And our project is exactly about that, about sharing the risks. So what we are going to do is to make a platform on which people can join with each other in order to secure and share the risks from financial losses. In fact, this is an alternative or traditional insurance, but it has fundamental differences. So for example, we want to skip fully the insurance companies and the bankings. We do not need them at the moment, because what they are doing is they are taking about up to 90% of the commission just right to their pockets. We do not want it. We are replacing it with algorithms and with our expert community. About it a bit later. Oh my god, I forgot to clip. So this is the team. I'm so sorry. Okay. As I've told, there's a really big difference between the insurance and what we are going to do. So that's why we are not using the insurance term. We are using the new term, crowdsurance. Crowd, people, community that are insuring each other from the risks. So that's about the differences. The idea is really, from my perspective, is good, because nowadays insurance is very expensive. From year to year, it's becoming more expensive. But on the other hand, this is a really useful thing. So nowadays, any good idea is nothing if it has no execution. So that's why I would like to forward the word to our technical teams. And guys, please support them, because, for technical guys, it's a bit not so much easy to talk on the scene. So please, let's support them, let's encourage. Roman, the floor is yours.
Thank you. And now, a few words about blockchain in our project. As almost every project, when we hear about blockchain, we wanted to put everything to blockchain. But now we left only two main things, which I implemented on blockchain. It's first of all, it's a token, of course. Our token are not just abstract token, and it's even not a just smart token, because it's on a Bancor protocol, but it's an expert license. What it means? In the difficult cases when our system cannot decide is it our case or just fraud, we ask for our token, our token holders, our experts, to judge and make a decision. Is it fraud or not? And there are two moments. First of all, they get a fee for their work, and system put their decision inside and learn on it. And the second thing, it's of course money flow management and control. It's also in blockchain. we have a wide hierarchy of smart contracts describing financial part, but it's we talk about it later. I would talk about board contract. It's a separate contract which allow our management make decision through blockchain and not to put all power in one hand and stay transparent for community about what decisions and when and how it made. And now I ask Victor to talk about financial part.
Thank you. Here you can see a simple representation of inside view of our system. If you open our REGA, you can see something similar to this. It is not very complex. I'll try to describe you in maybe 40 minutes. Oh, sorry, we don't have 40 minutes, so let's try to make a long story short. Yes, please. We in REGA have a few levels of groups where we that groups contain join our members with relevant risks. For example, we can have one so-called sub-pool for big dogs, sub-pool for small dogs, and they are joined in larger pool of dogs. This allows us to increase stability of system in whole, so that risks of small dogs don't have any
action on the big dogs.
Yes,
okay.
yes, okay. And even more, above our pools, we have some kind of umbrella. We call it super pool. It's fed by a small part of all the payments from members. So in case if in pool we have payout, super pool should come and pay if in case of some accident in member.
When we are talking about insurance, it's always there is a big question about fraud. How to prevent, how to loan maybe. And we not only have a big experience in creating of scoring models and scoring systems, but as I said before, we have expert community who help us to learn our system and make our models better.
So with all that stuff, we can build the system which is transparent, absolutely without mediators, and affordable for almost everyone.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for this great stuff. So all this system is really working, and what we need really, a real product, yeah? So my question to you guys, how many of you have pet? Raise hands. Not bad. I love blockchain community. So our first product is pet insurance, because pets, it's really what we love. Really? I don't see smiles. Yeah, okay. So what we have? We have back end, yeah, and also we have front end. It should be convenient, it should be user friendly, yeah? So we have chatbot, so you can just, as customer, add to your contacts our chatbot, Lexi. We call her Lexi. And or they call her Lexi, I don't know. And Lexi could could ask some question to you, about you, about your pet, ask you to upload a photo of your furry friend, and then after some little amount of money, you will have your individual virtual card. So that means for this moment you and your pet have individual member smart contract. For example, my pet Bart, it's corgi, already has it. What about you guys? Well, okay, so for now, this year we have pilot product in Russia, in Moscow, and next step it will be US, so we go to the US, beat US market, because it's really huge, and here's a lot of pet lovers, we know it, and if you live in US, and if you have a pet, you know that it's really bloody hell expensive. And we want to make it really cheap, transparent, affordable for everyone, and welcome to our community. That's why we're rising, not only for money, but only for community of experts, for our supporters. And what do we make? We want to make insurance sexy again.
Okay guys, thank you, that's all. If you have any questions, you can go to the demo booth, so we are standing there. It will be great to reply all your questions, because we really have very big plans. We're already on our ICO process. So thank you very much for your attention.